if it is just a little bit.
Grizzly Gaz's peculiar visitor. Fans of the Grizzly Gaz channel know it for its focus on camping, adventures, and practical life hacks, often featuring Gaz's loyal dog, Fendi. One day, Gaz decided to spend the night in a scenic forest spot. Everything started as usual. He set up his campfire, prepared a meal, and settled in for a peaceful evening. But as the video unfolds, it becomes evident he wasn't alone.
Weed. Right, we've got steaks on go now. Bit of ribeye. Pot boiling for some mash. And I've got a visitor. Creeped up behind me asking me if I had a light. I shit me pants. This is Martin anyway. I don't know him, but he's stopping for a steak, so... Right, gonna get these cooked up. Didn't do much filming because of that lad, Martin, who creeped up behind me asking for a light. We were homeless, so I fed him some steak and some mashed potato, and he's gone on his way. So I'm just gonna enjoy this fire now. Kick back for a bit. The more I think about it, the stranger it gets. Fed that lad, and let's be honest, he were a junkie, right? And I don't want to be having to fight off a load of smackheads at 3 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? But I've left my trail camera down there, so we'll go back in the morning and see if he's been. But my gut were telling me, don't stay there. So I packed up, throwing a load of water on fire. Now I'm making my way out. Oh, trail camera's gone. That's where it was, on this tree. So my gut instincts were right, weren't they, to leave.
A gaunt, mysterious man unexpectedly appeared in the forest. Gaz, surprised to meet anyone in such a remote area, cautiously welcomed the stranger. The two exchanged stories about life and shared their wilderness experiences. Without warning, the man stood up, silently turned, and disappeared into the depths of the forest. Gaz bid him farewell, never seeing him again. What makes the encounter unsettling is the forest's isolation, nearly 20 kilometers from the nearest inhabited area. How this man arrived there, and what his intentions were, remains a mystery. Share your thoughts in the comments. A man named Sam, who often films videos of his camping adventures, decided to record yet another trip in an isolated area far from civilization. He ventured deep into the woods to find a spot where he could pitch his tent for the night. Although he found a suitable site, the eerie surroundings made him feel slightly uneasy. Despite his discomfort, he decided to stay and began setting up his campsite. After preparing dinner and settling into his tent after sundown, Sam couldn't shake a sense of unease. Hours later, he was abruptly woken by loud noises outside his tent. The sounds grew louder, as though something or someone was approaching. Sam called out multiple times, "Hello?" but received no response.
There's somebody, hang on. I don't know if they could see it or not through the tent. I don't think so. I'm leaning right up against the light, but somebody's walking around out there very close to the tent. They're walking around outside in circles. Hello? Hello? Alright, I don't like this. Hello? Hello? They're touching my tent. Stop. Hello? Hello? Alright, I'm getting out of here. Hello? Hello? I don't know what this is, but we're getting out of here. Hang on. Hello? Okay, they're walking away now. What do you want? What do you want? I have a knife. Where's my knife? You're with me. With me here. Holy crap. Get away. What do you want? Hello? I can't see you. Hello? All right, I'm getting out of here. We're getting out of here.
Uneasy, he grabbed a knife and stepped outside. The darkness was so profound that he could barely see, but then he noticed a figure standing motionless in the shadows, staring directly at him. Sam shouted, demanding that the figure leave, but it didn't move.
They collapsed my tent on me. I don't know which way they went. I think they went this way. I see you. Get away! All right, I'm spooked. I don't like this. Get my headlamp on and we're getting out of here right now. They're just standing there. They're just standing there. What do you want? Leave me alone! All right, they're moving again. I don't know. I'm getting out of here. We're going. I'll come back for this some other time. All right, get out of here. I'm leaving. Don't follow me. I don't know where to go. I don't know which way to get out of here. I smell your cigarette. I can hear you. I hear you.
Panicked, Sam decided to head for his car, but struggled to find the path in the dark. While navigating the woods, he realized someone was following him. The sounds of footsteps grew closer, and the distinct smell of cigarettes hung in the air. Sam yelled at the stalker to leave him alone, but the pursuit continued. Eventually,
This has got to lead back to the main trail. I don't know where they are. It's all foggy up here. I got water in my headlamp. I don't know where to go. I don't see or hear anybody anymore. I hear them coming. Can't see the shadow. Here's a path. Okay, get me there. I'm recording all of this. I'm calling up police. All right, I'm back on the path. Back on the path. Okay. Okay. Get away from me!
Eventually, Sam managed to locate the trail he had used earlier. He sprinted to his car, got inside, and drove off, relieved to have escaped unharmed. The next morning, he decided to return to the site to check if his belongings were still there, and to try to make sense of the chilling events. Dr. Hannah Straight, a solo adventurer in her semi-camper vans. Dr. Hannah Straight is a woman who travels alone in her semi-camper vans, exploring the world and sharing her experiences. Her videos often feature her testing out various vehicles, visiting unique locations, and documenting her adventures for a large and loyal audience. It may not come as a surprise that Hannah has occasionally faced some truly unsettling moments during her journeys. One such incident occurred while she was camping in a forest, several miles away from civilization. On this particular occasion, she seems to have forgotten to lock the doors of her vehicle, which normally wouldn't be much of an issue. However, that night, it turned out to be a grave mistake. In the dead of night, Hannah was abruptly awakened by the sound of her car door opening and the vehicle shaking slightly.
I was sleeping, dead asleep last night above my cab. All of a sudden, I heard something rummaging through my cab. I was trying to be super quiet, super still. I didn't want to move because I didn't know what was in the back of my truck. And I rolled over and peeked through the window. And I swear there was like this huge thing standing there going through my stuff. I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. There's no way it's a person.
Unfortunately, Hannah wasn't recording at the time, so the moment itself wasn't captured. The mysterious entity rummaging through her car fled in an instant, leaving behind only questions. Intrigued and determined to find out more, Hannah decided to alter her plans and stay at the campsite for one more night, hoping to capture evidence of whatever had intruded on her solitude. Her efforts paid off, and she managed to film something extraordinary.
Still waiting around. Haven't seen or heard anything. It's getting kind of late. Did you see that thing? I wonder if the outside camera got it. I don't know what that thing was, but that was insane. I've never seen anything like that creature before. It's just ripping through the woods.
In the footage, viewers can see a creature that bears a striking resemblance to the legendary Bigfoot, darting swiftly across the frame. The being matched Hannah's verbal description perfectly. Although intrigued by the encounter, Hannah has chosen not to disclose the exact location of the event. Several years have passed since this eerie incident, and while Hannah remains unshaken by the experience, she admits that she still cannot explain what happened that night. The Welcome to the Woods UK channel documents solo camping trips, bushcraft tips, and the search for large feline predators in the British countryside.
Some of the viewers are sort of convinced it's some sort of legendary monster. I've got nothing against people's beliefs, but it's just not something I can sort of start believing in, because
In one video, the creator embarked on a routine overnight trip, setting up camp and preparing for a quiet evening. Before turning in for the night, he checked his trail camera to ensure it was recording.
I don't know if you'll be able to hear, but there's definitely someone out there. Fuck's sakes. 2 seconds. Hello? I'll be honest with you, I feel like going.
Despite experiencing strange noises around his tent, a frequent occurrence, he thought nothing of it and went to sleep. However, the footage from his trail camera revealed something extraordinary.
As you can see me leaving the CCTV camera in the woods about 4 or 5 weeks beforehand, there was plenty of traffic coming through there, plenty of things that should be there: foxes, badgers, squirrels, game birds. Forward 3 days post camp that you've just seen. Early Thursday morning at 4:12 AM, this figure comes into view. Almost looks like it's trying to pull something down from a branch above, acting in a peculiar manner. Then the camera takes a further 2 still shots of it moving further off to the left-hand side of the woodland. So why is this person there at that time of the morning? Why do we keep hearing these shrills and shrieks? Is it paranormal? I just don't understand.
The camera appeared to capture a figure resembling Bigfoot. While theories about Bigfoot sightings in the UK are rare, this footage has left many wondering. When the creator reviewed the video the following morning, he was shocked, finally understanding the cause of his eerie feeling. Let us know what you think in the comments. Alex from the Hunting the Unknown channel. Alex, the creator of the Hunting the Unknown channel, decided in one of his videos to go camping deep in the forest. However, instead of choosing the campsite himself, he let an app called Randonautica decide for him. For those unfamiliar, this app generates random coordinates in your vicinity, often leading you to peculiar or even unsettling locations. What started as an innocent challenge for Alex quickly turned into an unnerving experience. See for yourself what happened next.
I'm pretty sure she was in the car and knock on the door. What the f? Oh no, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. What is that? What the f is that? What the f? Oh, what the f? What the f? What the f?
The adventurer, filled with a mix of excitement and apprehension, armed themselves with tools like a K2 meter and a spirit box to detect any paranormal activity. Arriving at the designated site shortly after midnight, during the infamous witching hour, they felt a mix of anticipation and unease. As they ventured deeper into the area, peculiar phenomena began to unfold. The K2 meter lit up unexpectedly, and the spirit box appeared to respond to direct questions, even eerily repeating the adventurer's name. The surroundings grew increasingly tense, with noises hinting they were not alone. Distant screams and other unexplained sounds echoed through the darkness. As the night continued, the intensity of the activity rose, leaving the adventurer both exhilarated and profoundly unsettled. Their encounter remains a captivating mystery, sparking curiosity among viewers about what truly happened in the depths of the forest. A group of teenagers decided to go camping in a dense, dark forest. Their plan was to light a campfire, enjoy the night, and record their experience. However, what began as a carefree evening quickly turned into a terrifying ordeal.
I hear it. Get Trevor. Austin, get the light.
Hey!
That was not an elk. Where's that coming from? Get my keys. Oh, get ready. Everybody, get in my truck.
As the teens gathered around the fire, they were startled by strange, loud noises coming from deep within the forest. The sounds were unnervingly human, resembling wails or screams, rather than the usual calls of animals like foxes, coyotes, or wolves. The eerie noises grew louder and seemed to draw closer to their camp. The sounds were so unnerving that the group eventually decided they couldn't stay any longer. They hastily climbed into their car and sped away, leaving their campsite and belongings behind. While some might argue the noises were made by animals, the tone and cadence of the screams were too human-like to dismiss. The footage ends with the group recounting the harrowing experience and debating what could have caused the disturbing sounds. The teens were safe but deeply shaken, with their night in the woods turning into a mystery they'll never forget. TikToker Dustin Lee Frazier resides in a modest house in the Appalachian Mountains, a setting that frequently features in his eerie videos. His content often captures unsettling occurrences, leaving viewers unnerved. In one of his clips, ominously titled, "I Regret Living in Appalachia," Dustin is seen recording outside, visibly shaken. His home is frighteningly close to the woods. A few days later, however, he captured something even more chilling from the same spot. In this follow-up video, Dustin recounts waking up at 2 a.m. with the overwhelming sensation of being watched. He decided to get up and turn on a small lamp in the adjacent room, hoping it would help him sleep better. But what disturbed him this time was even more terrifying. Standing in the doorway to his bedroom was a figure, possibly a small man, wearing what appeared to be a mask and a hat. Many commenters suggested it might be the Babadook, a mysterious entity said to inhabit homes where solitary individuals live, silently observing them. Unfortunately for Dustin, this wasn't his first such experience. Being alone in the wrong places seems to invite cryptid-like beings into his life. Whether these encounters are coincidental or he is being followed by such entities remains unknown. In October 2022, a man decided to record a new video during his camping trip in a remote forest far from civilization. The footage begins with 5 minutes of silence, just the sound of his breathing, before he sets out to explore the forest around him. About 13 minutes into his walk, something completely unexpected occurs.
Oh, hi. What? I need to get out of here. Oh, boy. Oh. Okay. That was creepy. I need to get out of here.
The man hears strange, unfamiliar noises and decides to investigate the source. At one point, he stops, switches off his flashlight, and in the darkness, a voice clearly whispers, "I see you!" The words seemed intentional, as if someone was waiting for the precise moment he turned off the light. What was particularly strange is that the forest seemed uneventful until the exact moment the man turned off his flashlight. Some viewers might believe the sound came from a prankster or a wild animal, but the incident remains deeply unnerving and shrouded in mystery. Thankfully, the man returned safely to his camp and continued recording his experience, though his nerves were visibly shaken. Thank you so much for watching this far. If you still haven't had enough, here are some similar videos you can check out. I'd also like to offer you subscribing to this channel so we can see each other again sometime. I'm Bart from Los Scarios, and hopefully see you next time.